What is going on, guys? Paul Ryan back at it again. I hope everybody's having a good night watching that barn burner of a game that is the Denver Broncos beating the New Orleans Saints by double digits by, I believe, last time I checked, it was 26-3 or 26-6. But to see the Denver Broncos beating the Saints, who absolutely dismantled the Dallas Cowboys on their home turf, is just, I don't know, I feel it's almost like icing on the cake for what this season looks like it's going to turn out to be. But speaking of the Cowboys, I just read an article talking about what Troy Aikman was saying about these Cowboys receivers. And here we are, another Cowboys legend talking about effort with this Cowboys team. And again, talking about the receivers and pointing out CeeDee Lamb as talking about his routes being terrible. And not just CeeDee Lamb's, but every receiver's routes being terrible. Saying there's no effort, again, with the effort, but also saying that he can tell a difference when a receiver thinks they might be getting the ball, that they run faster or run the, I don't know the proper terminology. I don't want to say correct route because I don't think they're out there running the wrong routes, but he did even go as far as to say that receivers are making tweaks in their routes and going one way when they should be going another, and that being difficult for Dak Prescott, not only to make a play, but to trust his receivers. If he doesn't know where they're going to be, how can he trust to throw them the ball? Again, we just had DeMarcus Ware talking about this team with effort. Now we've got Troy Aikman talking about this team with effort. It's starting to get a little bit out of hand. I'm hearing now, as we get close to the trade deadline, of course, we're going to hear a lot about trade talks and potentially what the Cowboys can do. Most recently, I heard on 105.3 The Fan a thought that maybe they should send a 6th-round pick to the Chicago Bears for their third-string running back Khalil Herbert. And while I like Khalil Herbert, I think he's a good running back. I don't know. We've seen him be a good starter. We've seen him be productive. But what is he going to do with this team behind this offensive line and this team environment that looks to, I don't know, are we close to saying that maybe this team has given up on McCarthy? Has McCarthy lost this locker room? I don't know. I'm kind of getting that sense when you just think about effort. I remember after the Saints game, the week heading into the Baltimore Ravens game, CD Piglet told me that McCarthy had said that there was a bad week of practice, and I'm just thinking, how can you have a bad week of practice after after just getting embarrassed by the New Orleans Saints at home, and then you go out and get embarrassed again by the Ravens again at home? Crazy, man. But yeah, that's just something that dawned on me. I'm sitting here reading this article about Troy Aikman and what he's saying about our receivers, and then it had me thinking, has McCarthy lost this locker room? It'd be crazy because we've seen McCarthy do a lot of good things. We've seen him do a lot of good with teams that had other coaching regimes that we'd seen prior to McCarthy being here. Not be playoff teams, definitely not have a winning record, not even be competitive. And McCarthy, again, he found ways to win with third string guys, backup quarterbacks, losing multiple offensive linemen, losing key starters on defense and things like that. So I don't know, maybe I'm kind of, like I said, just wondering if maybe McCarthy has lost this locker room. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we can get some things corrected here in the bye week, but I don't know, man. It's to hear two Cowboys legends talking about effort on both sides of the ball, and then Jerry Jones going off on his tangent, threatening to fire a radio host and doubling and tripling down on his comments about his team building efforts and things like that. Starting to kind of feel like this might be a lost season, which is unfortunate, man. It really is. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys tonight. I hope everybody's having a good night. Make sure to review, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm Paul Ryan. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.